Hello everyone. Today let us take the concept of inheritance in Java. Inheritance can be defined as a process where one class acquires the properties of another class. With the use of inheritance, the information is made manageable in a hierarchical order. The class which inherits the properties of other is known as a subclass, or derived class, or the child class. And the class whose properties are inherited is known as the superclass, parent class, or the base class. Inheritance can be done with the extends keyword in Java. Extends keyword is used to inherit the properties of a class. Let us have a glance look on creating of inheritance using extends keyword using the syntax. The syntax will be class and the class name, which will be considered as a parent here, and we can write the methods inside this class. And I'm going to take one more class called sub with the name. This class will be acting as the child class for the superclass. Whenever I'm going to provide the keyword called extends followed by the keyword called followed by the parent name like super. So let me have an example demonstration for inheritance concept. Let me create a new file of something like what class I'm going to provide in the default package with the class name as test inheritance. And I'm just clicking on finish button so that test inheritance class will be created. Now I'll create one class called parent1. Under this parent1, I'll write one method called display method which returns void display, and I'm not providing any arguments. I'll just write one sample or simple output statement system dot out dot println. I'm just printing parent class. So this class is having a method called display. In this display method, I'm just taking one output statement called parent class. I think already parent1 is existing, or yeah. And now I'll create one more class called child1, and I'm going to consider this child1 class as a child class for parent1. So I'm going to use the keyword called extends, and the class name, it's better to have the capital letters starting from extends parent1. And in this child1 class, I'll write one more method called void display1. In this display1 method, I'll write a simple output statement system.out.println, which displays like class B or child class. So we have created two classes, one class as a parent class and one class as a child class. This child class is going to be extending the properties of parent1. And now I'll create one main method, public static void main string or guess. Inside this main method, I'll just create an instance for child1 class, and I'll give the object name as something equal to new child1. I created an instance for child1 class. This child1 class is actually having only display1 method, but it is extending this parent1 class, so we can also work with the display method which is in parent1. So I can access both the methods called display method and display1 method. So I'll just call now the display method, and also I'll call display1 method in the child class here. So now let me go to running the program. Let me test this. So we can get the output like a parent class, class B, or child B here. So this C.display will be printing parent class, and this C.display1 will be printing class B or child class. So you can observe this. This child1 is having only one display method like display1. Even though I'm having only display1 method, I'm also using display method even which is there in the parent class. So here this child1 is acquiring the properties of its parent class also. So this is a sample program for creating an inheritance using extends keyword. Thank you.